Okay, I am re-recording this because I messed up the audio last time. I'm going to do another replay review here. This is from Learn Dota 2. It's a person asking for 5 minutes to review the game. They only want the first 5 minutes of the laning stage done. They're Crusader 1, so I'm like more than 1k above them, so I should be able to give some authoritative-ish help. They don't know what they did wrong, don't know what they did right. They're not sure whether their starting items make sense. So we can... Oh, here goes Dota. Okay. So immediately I looked at Dota 2 Pro Tracker. That's normally what I go to quick to figure out my starting items and stuff. So first of all, immediately noticing mid Bloodseeker 40% win rate. Now this person is a Bloodseeker specialist. They have 1,500 games on Bloodseeker. So I also looked it up here, and in Crusader, Bloodseeker's B tier mid, 49% win rate. So I don't know if I'd pick it early, like they did, but like I'd last pick it if it's situational. But if they're a Bloodseeker spammer, they just love Bloodseeker, sure. Anyway, starting items I'm seeing are mostly building Wraith Bands, Quelling Blades. They ship out Tangos later for the most part. A few of them ship out Tangos, get Tangos right at the start, but a lot of them hold off on Tangos, more than half of them. I don't know what the hell, how those are starting items. Yeah, some of those are weird, but anyway. They would like to play aggressively against Sniper, but I'm not sure whether it'd be wise for me to trade hits with him. Yeah, I think you don't want to. Sniper's like the most ranged character, basically, theoretically, like how a ranged versus melee matchup should go. Sniper's incredibly ranged, and you're not. So it's more you want to just probably do creep drags and create separation between you two. And you know, you want to be uphill while he's downhill, all that. Every time you tried to aggro, you'd be hit 2-3 times by him. We'll see about that. That sounds dubious. I would imagine you're probably doing the drawing aggro wrong or something. But, or, yeah, I don't know. Doing it too late after the lane's already cooked, or doing it into a shrapnel, I don't know. If I tried to W the creeps, it would reduce the creeps' HP, but I can't last 6. Every time I walk close, I'd be hit by sniper 2-3 times. I don't have enough mana for that. Does make sense. By Wraith Band to increase my armor. So once again, we can go look here. This guy's against Sniper, buys Wraith Bands. This guy's against Invoker, which is pretty physical damage. He buys 2 Wraith Bands. He buys a Wraith Band. I don't know if that's a Pango or an Ursa mid. It's hard to tell. I think it should be lined up like that. The Pango, they buy a Wraith Band. Pango, 2 Wraith Bands. Pango, Wraith Bands, Invoker, Wraith Band, Pango, Wraith Band. So that seems to be... I mean, they're buying them every game, but especially against these physical damage heroes when they seem to be buying 2. What else? Should I buy Ring of Protection? Nobody's buying Ring of Protection, so probably no. I don't think you ever just buy a casual Ring of Protection. Like, what's this gonna build into? I don't think Bloodseeker wants any of this. Is maybe Orb of Corrosion's okay on Bloodseeker? I don't know. Burn? I mean, your vessel got big buffs, but I don't think you want it on Bloodseeker. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think you should be buying small items that don't build into anything other than like branches. Yeah. So first, since once again you are a Bloodseeker specialist and I'm not, I thought we'd look at a couple of Bloodseeker games. So this is recent. This is 12k MMR. Pop in and watch this real quick. See how he does the lane. If it was someone with like 5 games on their hero, I'd just hop in and go off vibes. But if you have thousands of hours on Bloodseeker, I want to see what a good Bloodseeker mid does.
I'm terribly excited.
Okay, so very player view. So I smoked with his team. We won't be seeing this in your game, I guarantee it.
30 seconds until digital sports.
Let's just speed through this. Boarding, fighting, casts W to keep them away from the rune. So he does levels W first. A good block. The other guy gets a better block. Immediately he does a creep drag. He does a creep drag. They're in neither creeps. You'll see this at every high level mid. They do this every wave. Especially melee versus ranged. You'll notice this creates separation between them. Invoker either has to like walk down here and hit uphill, or just stay back here, get these last hits while you stay here and get these last hits. Can't really hit you, you're too far away. Okay, so and then they're gonna probably use nuke to secure them. He also puts this here to make Invoker run farther than he wants to. Well, he gets to hopefully dodge the EMP. Yeah. So he manages to dodge the EMP without having to run to tower, but he made Invoker run all the way. Now he's uphill, Invoker's downhill, Invoker has to run through him. Okay, so when these waves meet, we'll see what he does. Invoker drags the aggro. He doesn't want to because he'll bring it under his tower probably. But he puts this down. There's 2 creeps low. Invoker now has to walk back or take damage and get silenced. He missed one of the last hits, but whatever.
None for you.
Once again, they're creeps following Invoker under tower because they've done creep drags. So Invoker can't really come up and contest. He has to get these 2 that are missing, or about to die to tower, basically. But that he throws out a spell instead to get them.
It's all the same to me.
He gets a cheeky hit in there. Bull Invoker's trying to get uphill until he gets his last hits. Once again, creeps are getting low. He does this. Invoker has to walk away from the wave. So, I think that's more or less the general point. Okay, once again, they both drag the creeps. His go there, his go here. Sweet. And then after this, we'll get one more replay. Okay. And you just use that when he's getting gone on. Okay, and then the other one I wanted to look at was this one, because this is Bloodseeker versus Sniper. It's the specific matchup that we were looking at. This is a lower MMR game. It's 10k, not 12k, but I mean, basically, if you could play like either of them, you'd be killing it, you know? So, this over here is top 2,000, one of them's top 1,000. So. Let us look. Once again, they're all smoked up. They are all running towards the runes. Kill. Also, something to notice is that he doesn't level his skill until he absolutely needs to. This generally is a good habit to have. Won't matter 95% of games, but 5% of games this will matter. Okay. So still hasn't leveled, still hasn't leveled, still hasn't leveled, and now he levels it and uses it instantly. He grabs first blood on the sniper, which makes the lane a lot easier. Then his team gets wiped out. So, better for the other team, but it's good for him. It's good for his lane. So, see how he plays this. Immediately drags the creeps back. He messed it up a little. Where the lane met in a weird place, but both of them instantly drag the creeps back. he puts this down to make sniper get zoned away or take a hit. So sniper chooses to take the hit here and get the nice. Let's go to 2 times speed. Way too much. Sniper man's up to him because he has all these creeps here. Tries trading, decides against it. Okay, so I think Sniper has the talent to make, right? Scatter shots. They're increased, but the duration decreased, yeah.
You're too kind.
Okay, so once again, he does a drag, separates the creep waves a ton. Sniper is standing here last hitting, he's standing here last hitting. Sniper can't harass him. Pushes it under Sniper's tower, tries to make Sniper run even further away, and I don't know if this is going to damage these creeps or not. Okay, it is. So Sniper chooses to stay and get these last hits. You can't deny them. Denies that one, gets out for the tower aggro changes. Once again, immediately does a drag. Great separation. Sniper has to last hit these creeps. Sniper can just stand here. Bloodseeker might try and bully him off of that spot. Sniper's just running him down. Yep.
My last.
And let's see what happens after the respawn.
Not by a long shot.
And neither of them seem to be too worried about the runes here. Also, the rune's been up for a minute, and neither. Oh, this one's gone. Back to player perspective. So he once again he drags even past his range creep, so he can last hit here. Sniper last hits here. Very defensive. You said you want to play aggressive against Sniper. He's playing to create as much distance between the two of them as possible, even to the point of taking creeps.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Okay. So once again, the waves are like almost full health, taking a little damage. He does it, try and get Sniper out, try and nuke the wave a little, and counter Sniper's push. Sniper finally grabs that water rune, brings Creep Wave back. Tried to do a drag there, but it didn't really work. But he does this W, and now Sniper's in a really weird spot. Sniper either has to run into tower or tank this damage. Can't even like get out this way or this way. Even if he reacted a little faster, I mean. Okay, let's see the moment Bloodseeker casts it. Yeah, Sniper walks up too far. I think he noticed. He surrounds back creeps. And he casts it, and Sniper was here. So maybe he could get out here, but he has to try and get out this way now. He gets a TP in. This probably won't happen for you, but they turn that into a kill.
Tower taking damage. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
And he drops his stuff for picking up the water rune. Probably excessive, but like he probably wouldn't do that if the Sniper was here. He'd backpack it, or if he wasn't on the verge of death.
Dire have fortified.
He's trying to get some last hits before Sniper gets back, but he can't. Now he has to go back. If he could have got like 2 last hits there before Sniper got back, he could have stayed probably, but
Inwardly with
he
shame.
backs off. Anyway. Now, let's go look at your replay. Now that I have some point comparison. Watch, plays. You second round picked Bloodseeker here. If you're a specialist, I guess that's fine, but I wouldn't be second round picking B tier champs. For me, B tier. Okay, this guy has got a pretty good win streak on Sniper going too. But yeah, for me, B tier champs are things I pick if they're like really good in that game, and I'm like last picking, basically.
Okay, time to forget the myriad external pressures and life stresses.
Okay,
that have
so
driven you to
immediately
blot
we
out
are
the
at
pain
4
with
times
video
speed
games.
right now, 8
Let's
times speed.
play
You're
some
like
Dota.
AFK right now. That's not good. That's not, you could be doing things right now. You could, just be looking around, checking your teammates. You could see this guy has no items purchased. That would be good to know. You can see that your ogre, he has a learning curve. He's not gonna have a spell at level 1. You can see this guy rushed a null talisman. You know, you could be seeing this stuff, but you're AFK. Fights could be breaking out or whatever.
In the bag.
So, still AFK. Still AFK.
1 minute until 30 seconds
You could also be putting this ward down before the enemies see you have it.
after battle.
Okay. Yeah, but that could have been done a while ago. That's fine, I guess. Because now it's going to last a little longer. So now there is, on the minimap, there are enemies. There's a fight. You could be looking at this. I have no idea if you even know this is happening. But especially now, you should be deciding either I'm going to go help with this, or we're going to run and steal this rune. I don't think you know this is happening. I don't think you know how many people are here. At least 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. So, let's see. Okay, you can even hear the sounds.
First blood.
And no reaction. The game started now, the runes have spawned. Still AFK, still AFK, still AFK. And all that was sped up. That was never normal speed. Okay, and then you walk this way, and then you go for the block. And your support has to grab that. That rune, that bounty, got grabbed 11 seconds after it spawned. If there were enemies there, which you had no idea, I don't believe you knew a fight was even happening, would have just gotten stolen. And then you were, 4 seconds late on this block, you could have been starting your block back here, even if you didn't want to grab the rune. Okay. The block's not great. You kind of got like 4 little blocks on them. A sniper did no blocking, so it worked, but I mean, compare that to what you saw earlier from the high level players, what their blocks looked like. It was, that would just be something you could easily work on. So now, once again, every time a wave meets at high level, they instantly do a creep drag. Basically in every lane, unless it's, like, I'll say 80% of the time, depending on where the lane's meeting and stuff. You obviously don't want to creep drag it straight into your tower, but you could drag it onto this creep, no problem. So, let's see. Okay, so you don't attempt to creep drag. Still no attempt to creep drag. He does it. He dragged your creeps. One of them happened to go where you'd want it, but that was coincidental because of this drag. Yeah, you also haven't used your W for any of the zoning yet. Most of the higher level Bloodseekers would have W'd maybe 10 seconds ago. I'll glitch when I go back. There. Everything's up. Back 10, forward. Okay, yeah, the higher level Bloodseekers would be putting down a W now or in a second or two here. Make Sniper walk back here so you can go get some last hits. Denying the range, good. Okay, so once again, you should be doing a drag or putting down a W to zone them off. Probably drag and then do the zoning, because they normally wait until their creeps were a little lower. Standing in this is no good. You need to be decisive. Either you're going to tank this and go for the last hits, or you're just going to back off and wait. But just going in for a deny and taking like 100 damage doesn't make sense. And you're also going to get pushed into you really hard, and you'll notice that that wasn't happening to the other guys. They were either shoving it in or getting it shoved back and forth. They'd shove it in, it would get shoved into them. They'd shove it in, it would get... You've never shoved it into the sniper. Okay, so once again, there should be a creep drag attempt here or a W. Okay, that was your first creep drag of the game on the 3rd wave. But theoretically, it's pretty good. Should have been a W to kind of stop Sniper from doing what he's doing now. At this point, it's too late. Now you're just gonna farm the Sunder Tower. Running away from a range creep that's getting hits, no good. This W makes no goddamn sense. This creep's dead. Anyway, the Sniper already wants to back off. So it accomplishes nothing. Yeah. So when the range creep's getting hit by the tower, you just have to get in there and go for it. Or plan way in advance with that W. But walking away from it and then deciding to use a nuke for it. So you've used your first W of the wave at level 3. I think this is the first time you've cast the spell all game, if I'm thinking right. And it was for nothing, and you used the third of your mana for that. Also, rune spawn's coming soon. Now would be a good time to shove the lane in. W and just hitting creeps. Making Sniper go back, hitting creeps, shove the lane in. But drag it back. And now Sniper's gonna get this rune for sure, because you're back here. He's here, he's gonna kill this creep and just go get the rune. He might even be back in time to get the other creep, since he only has one creep hitting it. You're stalling the wave behind your tower, so he gets a rune. You do a drag, but none of the W for zoning. We're early on that, but it's better. And he gets this one too. I don't understand this. You're getting really no value out of this, even if you do hit him. You're once again encouraging him to do what he already wanted to do. It's gonna like maybe undo the damage, the health he got from the wall. But you're spending mana, he gained mana, it's still good for him. And you know, he doesn't care that he's silenced while he walks from here to here. The other guys, they're using it to make him lose last hits, to nuke the wave, push it in, lower some creeps so they could last hit while he's walking away, you know. Okay. So, standing in the shrapnel, once again, you better be dedicated to getting there and getting last hits to counteract the shrapnel damage you're about to take. But no, you dance around in the shrapnel and do deny. It's just not worth it. If you had, you know, gotten out and then right when that creep was about to die, walked in and get it, but instead you walked, like, did a little loop-de-loop through it, got the knife, and got out. Because denying the range creep is pretty high value. That's just not knowing how to last hit under tower. That was a full HP creep only getting hit by the tower and you missed it. That's, you need to know how to set those up. Yeah, you need to do a prep hit. Yeah, so once again, you never saw Bloodseekers do this. Sniper's not already out of the range. If you were gonna do this, which I don't think you should, because once Sniper doesn't want to walk here and right click you, because the tower will hit him. And he can't right click any of your creeps, so he just doesn't have any reason to be under tower right now. So if you were gonna do this, you do it like way back to make him back off, so you can get these uncontested. But he can stand right at the edge of this and hit you and be out of tower range and this range. The range of this and the range of your tower right now are basically the same. I don't know how I can show that in the replay, but and you missed the last hits anyway. So that your second one of these, third. That was your third blood right. You've done 3 of these, and the most any of them's done is one of them hit Sniper. So you're putting out your points into a skill that you're not using well. Okay. Yeah, I think you're really not getting hit that hard by the Sniper. You're just walking through shrapnel a lot. Yep. Standing in shrapnel longer, you took maybe 200 damage from that shrapnel, and then another 200 from his right clicks. Half the damage to standing in shrapnel, though. You just have to let him shrapnel and push it into at this point. And if it's even, once again, a Bloodseeker here. That was called Bloodseeker, yeah. Here, make him back off to like here, and then you can go in and maybe get these 2 creeps. But, okay. That's right, but you should be going in to right click when you do that. You shouldn't be doing that and then walking away. Because you're making him make the choice of stand here and hit you and tank the damage in the silence, and he can't cast shrapnel, or just back off and let you get 2 last hits. Could have gone for this guy. So there, you could have, instead of like walking back and forth, I don't think you hit any creep, so you hit 1 creep, but you could have got like 3 or 4 hits on this guy plus the blood, right? That probably would have been the last hit. Okay, now the range troop's getting nuked down. At least you got that.
Selfish.
And that's the first 5 minutes, basically. So you're just getting it shoved into you. Once again, you keep going into the shrapnel for no good reason. You could just wait at the edge, let it get pushed into you, and last it under tower. But stood in shrapnel, took 200 damage, now you're about to die. I don't know if you will die, he's not level 6, but you can no longer really contest the lane. And you've had to ship out tangos. I don't know how many you bought, but you had to buy at least 6, I think maybe 9. Which you should not have to do on a Bloodseeker. And if you're not using this well, I would think just having the points and thirst to be better, to let you sustain in the lane. You've not used the Blood right well at all. You also only started trying to do creep drags when the lane was already, like, going bad. It should just be a default every lane, basically, especially melee versus range, but pretty much every lane except if you're the carry. If you're the carry, you don't want to drag them into your tower. But other than that... Okay. The flag creeps. The flag creeps are worth so much that you really should go hard for them. Now you're just sitting back here regening. This is honestly kind of better than what you were doing before, where now you're too scared to go into the shrapnel at least, where you just sit back and get the wave when it pushes into you. You're not losing a whole lot while the shrapnel's going. It's just your group wave dying. Okay, this is kind of better. You see, you at least got a free last there because you forced them to go back. It's level 6 now. 6-minute rune spawned. Grabbed it. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's still there. Okay. That won't happen at a higher level, but now you get a haste rune, but you have no mana.
For the twins.
So if you had mana, you could go top and kill, but you really can't. So this isn't super useful for you. And it's better than Sniper having it. Anyway, I think that's probably enough to make the point.